So Scott, welcome to the TruTrade conversation.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Joel.
Before we jump in, I've heard a lot of great things about you. Tell us a little bit about your background and actually how you came to TruTrade.
And so while running my business, I realized I didn't have much time to actually sit down and learn how to day trade. I did have friends that day traded. They said, how wonderful it was, how easy it was to make money. And, it just always seemed too difficult for me to really take down the time and spend, weeks or months trying to learn how to do it. So it actually wasn't until the pandemic hit, when unfortunately my business shut down, that I actually was forced to do something else. And I had quite a bit of time on my hands to start learning. So I really started diving into it. I started trading stocks and options. I would join many different alerting groups to help me learn how to trade. But I found a lot of them, they were just sending out these alerts, but nobody was really making money. I tried different programs. I tried different systems, and just really was getting tough. I started learning real quick that there was 1,000,001 ways to make money trading. It was just about finding the right way to trade.
To the average person on the street who would want to become successful at day trading, with the overwhelming amount of information, how does a platform like TruTrade help a person simplify it?
I've always wanted to start day trading, but I always knew that it was really difficult to learn. Once I actually started diving into day trading, I started realizing there's 1,000,001 ways to learn how to day trade, but it's really about finding the right method, right? And TruTrade really simplified that for me. After trying and failing a few different ways of trading, they really simplified it because just the whole algorithm is built into the background of the software, right? It's not all right in your face and you're having to make decisions, right? The automation takes care of that. It's all built in the background. Not only your entry and your exit, but also managing the positions that you're already in, which I think, I come to learn is actually you really need to learn how to manage your positions to trade effectively.
What specifically do you love about the platform? And if you could, compare it to maybe some of your previous experiences. I know you just touched on it in brief, but can you talk a little bit more about what you really love about the user-friendly nature of the platform?
Yeah, well, what I love about TruTrade is when I got started, they send me a package to basically download, install on my computer, which was extremely easy, just even right out the gate. It took me about 5 minutes or less to get it all installed on my computer. They also sent over quite a few training videos on how to get started. It's pretty self-explanatory. Once I opened it up, once I got it into the settings, it's just how simple it is. It really just comes down to how simple it is. Wow. I didn't have to learn all these different things and when to turn it on, when to do this, when to do that.
Wow.
You plug in the recommended settings like they provide, you turn the bot on, and once you hit your profit target, you stop.
Wow.
It's just so simple.
That's powerful. So you used the term self-explanatory. So you felt, in your words, once you actually had the product installed and you were able to actually put it into action, did you have the confidence that you'd be able to walk away? And I mean, you'd have to monitor it at some point, but did you have that confidence that it was really just working for you?
Yeah. It actually, they do tell you to trade and sim for about a week or two. I'm more the type of person that I like to analyze things more, right? And although I was already building my confidence in that first week, I went ahead and traded in sim for a couple more weeks and really built it up and understood, okay, this is how it's taking trades, and built my confidence that I know that it's doing what it's meant to do, to where I could walk away. Now, do I walk away all the time and just let it run? No. I like to watch it. It's really fun to see it enter the trades and exit the trades, and the risk management that's built into it. But it does give me the freedom to walk away, go grab a cup of coffee,
Love it.
Come back and knowing that I didn't miss a good trade.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So if you were hanging out with your buddies and you're overly enthused about the TruTrade experience, and you bring it up at a party, and then you have a friend that's actually on maybe a competitor's program, and you say, yeah, gosh, the TruTrade platform is just so easy to use. And then your buddy says, yeah, well, the one I'm using is easy to use too. What's the next part of that conversation? Like, how do you explain to a friend, yeah, maybe both of our programs are easy to use, but what TruTrade does is?
Yeah, well, I would say come on over. You
Okay.
know, I would tell them, hey, take a break. The next day you trade, take a break, come on over and let me show you. You could show me yours, but you know, at that point, I've actually had some people come across and tell me how great other things are, other systems are, and me just knowing how great TruTrade is and what it's done for me, I don't need to go somewhere else.
Right. And just, you know, work with me here in the spirit of, if he were to say, you know, I don't have time to come over, but just tell me, you know, tell me, Scott, like we both have programs that kind of run on their own. Why do you think TruTrade is better than my program? What makes it better for you?
Well, you know, it's just the fully automated part. Every system in the world out there pretty much has all these different rules and stuff that you have to go by. You know, all this software, TruTrade software, has all that working in the background, right? It's all built into that. So you're not having to make these decisions like other software, like other trading automations. And it's, you know, what I've seen out there on the market, you know, you have to learn certain things with these other softwares, right? And even if you follow what they say, it still doesn't provide consistent results. So I would say just how simple it is to use TruTrade.
Wow. As a successful entrepreneur and now experiencing success as a day trader, how is that affecting your lifestyle?
Trading with this automation has enabled me to be able to, one, you know, spend more time with my family, do whatever I want pretty much with the rest of the day after I'm done trading. Now, I was kind of forced to figure something else out, and that's when I started trading, and you know, I have all this extra time now, but you know, I'm able to have that free time now to spend to actually build another business, you know, and now I'm not building a business to make money, right? Which, you know, at the end of the day, that's the goal, but you know, I'm able to do something that I love to do and not have to worry about money because of trading with this automation.
Yeah. So Scott, I want to thank you for spending time with us. Congratulations. I know it's been a great run for you, and I'm confident that your best days are ahead on the TruTrading platform.
Thanks for having me, Joel.